Welcome back to our channel. In this video, we are going to study about the problem of scarcity, meaning of scarcity, factors of production. Let us begin with the problem of scarcity. It is a fundamental concept in economics which arises because resources are limited while human wants are unlimited. This imbalance creates a situation where we must make choices about how to allocate resources effectively. Key point about scarcity, limited resources. Resources like land, labor, capital, and raw material are finite. It limits the amount of goods that can be produced. Unlimited want. Humans have endless desire for goods and services. As soon as one want is satisfied, another one emerges. Choices between trade-off. Because of scarcity, individuals, business, and government must make choices about how to use resources. Decision involves trade-off, that is, choosing one option means giving up another one. Opportunity cost refers to the value of the next best alternative that is foregone when making a decision. Example, now government has a budget surplus of rupees 100 crore and must decide between two major projects. Building new highways, that is expanding the national highway network, or improving education, that is improve quality of education in rural areas. Now, decision government that can take. If government invests in building new highways, the opportunity cost is the benefit that could have been gained from improving education. It might include higher literacy rate, better job opportunities for the youth, and long-term economic growth through educated workforce. Alternatively, if government chooses to improve education, the opportunity cost would be the economic benefit from the improved infrastructure like reduced transportation cost, increased trade, etc. In this case, government must weigh the potential benefit of each option against the opportunity cost. Resource allocation. Problem of scarcity requires efficient allocation of resources to ensure that the most important needs are met. Economic growth and scarcity. Economic growth can increase the availability of resources and reduce scarcity. The concept of scarcity helps us understand why we need to make choices and how those choices affect everything from what we buy to how a country is run. Introduction to scarcity. It is a fundamental economic concept that arises because resources are limited while human wants are unlimited. This imbalance creates a situation where individuals, business, and government must make choices about how to allocate resources. Country like India, where water is a limited resources, managing its uses become crucial. Meaning of scarcity. Scarcity refers to the situation where the resources available are not enough to meet all the desires and the need of people. For example, a farmer in Rajasthan might face water scarcity where the available water is not sufficient to irrigate all his crops. Definition. It is defined as economic condition where the limited availability of resources cannot satisfy the unlimited wants of individuals or society. Example, Indian government must decide how to allocate its budget across various sectors like healthcare, education and infrastructure because it is not having unlimited fund to satisfy all these needs simultaneously. Features of scarcity. Limited resources. Resources like water in Rajasthan, land in crowded cities like Mumbai, or skilled labor in rural areas are limited, making it impossible to meet all demand. Unlimited wants. The people of India may desire better health care, more education opportunity, and improved infrastructure, but government cannot fulfill all these desires simultaneously due to limited resources. Necessity of choice. Indian government might need to choose between investigating in urban infrastructure or rural education as it cannot fully fund both. Opportunity cost. If the government decides to build more highways instead of investing in urban infrastructure or rural education as it cannot fully fund both. Universal problem. Scarcity is a problem everywhere. In India, this might manifest as a scarcity of clean drinking water in some region or a shortage of job for the growing population. Factors of production. Meaning, it refers to the resources or input that are used in the production of goods and services. These resources are essential for creating output in any economic system. It is classified into land, labor, capital, and entrepreneurship. Definition of factors of production. These are defined as the input that are necessary to produce goods and services. They include land, labor, capital, and entrepreneurship. Land, natural resources available for use in production. Labor, human efforts, that is physical and mental, used in production. Capital, man-made tools, machinery and equipment used to produce other goods and services. Entrepreneurship, ability to bring the other factors together, take risk, innovate and drive production. Features of factors of production. Land. It is a natural resource. Include all natural resources, forest, mineral, water bodies that are used in production. They are limited in supply. The supply of land is fixed and cannot be increased by human effort. Rent. Landowners receive income in the form of rent for providing the land for production. Immobility. Land is immovable and cannot be transported from one place to another. Varying fertility. Different areas of land may have different level of productivity based on factors like soil quality and climate. Labor, human effort. Labor represent the physical or mental work carried out. Skill level. Labor varies in skill and education from unskilled manual labor to highly specialized workers. Wages. Laborers are compensated for their work in the form of wages or salaries. Mobility. Labor is mobile as workers can move from one location to another in the form of employment. Capital. Man-made resources. It includes machine, tools, building and infrastructure. Depreciation. Capital goods wear out over time and need to be replaced or maintained. Investment. Capital is generated through saving and investment and is used to increase production. Interest. The return on capital investment is usually in the form of interest or profit. Mobility. Capital can be shifted between different industries or locations. Entrepreneurship. Risk taking. They bear the risk of failure in the production process. Innovation. They innovate by combining land, labor and capital in new ways. Profit. The return for successful entrepreneurship is profit. Decision making. They make strategic decisions regarding production, investment and marketing. Objectives of factors of production. To ensure efficient resource utilization, economic growth and the maximization of output, let us look at some specific objectives. Land. Maximizing resource use. Efficient use of land for agriculture, industrial and residential purpose. Sustainability. Ensuring land is used in a way that conserves natural resources for future generation. Entrepreneurship. Innovation and growth. Driving economic growth through the creation of new product, services and market. Wealth creation. They aim to generate a profit and wealth by efficiently combining the other factors of production. Employment generation. By creating new business, they contribute to job creations. Social impact. Many focus on solving societal problem, contributing to sustainable and inclusive development. Labor. Enhancing productivity. Improving the skills and efficiency of labor through education, training, etc. Creating employment. Ensuring that there are enough jobs to employ the available labor force. Fair compensation. Ensuring workers are paid fair wages for their contribution. Capital. Capital formation. Accumulating capital through savings and investment to promote industrial growth. Efficient use. Ensuring that capital is used effectively in production to avoid waste and maximize profit. Technological advancement. Promoting innovation and the adoption of new technology to improve production process.